So I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can I make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting unruly. I've been moving like a hoolie, keep it coolie before I stuff you in a locker like a bully. Like a bully in the work. You can see my fingernail dirt. I'm the last one to leave, even when I come first. Yeah, you might want it bad, but I'm sure I want it worse. I'ma do it cause I love it, I'ma love it till it hurts. What's the worst that can happen, Captain? I'm strapped in.
It's week 3 of the NFL, and we'll see Foye Oluokun, who really led his defense last week with a 10-tackle game. It's the Giants and the Vikings. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Leading him out, the former Stanford man. At quarterback, it's Davis Mills.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll be it's across the 30-yard line. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Mills to throw it. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Etienne up the middle. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down. A first down throw for Mills. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The end result, 21 yards. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Completion here to Claypool. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On second down, a run with Etienne. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Etienne. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Hopefully we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
And they're going to get to him. A safe back at the 9-yard line. A big win there defensively on second and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. To throw, Mills. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. Boswell's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds Watson complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. Last play they got stopped at the line. Different story here. 20 yards. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA's. 2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. Being chased out left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is 1 play from stalling out.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on the opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game. Exchanging some jabs. None of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On second down, ETN once more. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On third down, here's Mills. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Chris Harris speeds in for the sack on the quarter blitz. The number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And what a great call defensively there, because they decided to bring pressure off the corner. And a lot of times, those big linemen, they can't account for the speed of a defensive back. And that time, he made a beeline right for the quarterback and got it. The cat blitz, tough to defend.
And as we check the next-gen stats, that play lasted just 2.7 seconds from beginning to end. Just not enough time to throw the football. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there in the first down. The Vikings are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey, and he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up the first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll look to throw again. He's got him in, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's knocked away and in. Field goal coming from Younghoe Koo. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first half field goals. We'll go through on the touchdown front. A 6-3 game.
So many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
And New York set to take the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides. And sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
On 2nd and 9, Mills to Evans on the slant. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down now, but that clock rolling. Mills throw taken in by Evans here. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll be first down, Giants. Looking to throw is Mills. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mills. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Mills. This one to the sideline. He's got it. Nice job to keep the feet in, but he goes a bit short here in the first down. So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Ready, set. Go, Reed, go. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it, a gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. And we will skip the highlight show this week, get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Vikings to take over. Think back to last week. They dropped that game to the Detroit Lions. Now they're trying to make amends here as they've got the football and the lead. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. They'll set up to throw. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he's taken down right at the 45. 33 yards that time.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Touchdown! Christian Watson, his first touchdown of the new season. His guys are able to extend their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. But, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Running out of the gun with ETN. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Mills throw going to be caught by Davis. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Mills now looks to throw on first down. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Working with his second and 4. Mills to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Mike Evans, 33 yards. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. It's like he can't throw incomplete pass when he throws it right now.
He's looking really sharp. Pick up there, 26 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here comes Davis Mills in the offense, ready for another drive. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. Mills throw taken in by Hawkinson here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Matt Milano came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line Throwing on second and long. Mills. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The offense on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16. Straight ahead, Etienne. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run, the best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for... And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, but in this case, it paid off well.
And a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Mills. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Well, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Here's Mills. And oh no, it's incomplete. It's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Boswell's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw here. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on third down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. And Watson has it right side. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Going all reliable there to the slot on third down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with the bigger guy to try and use size? You got to try to go with the quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with a slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have taken a 4th-quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well, and that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Giants now down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Mills. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Mills back to throw. He's got Claypool. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Mills looking to throw it. Finding Hockenson here on the out route. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Now Mills. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So now it's the Vikings' turn, trailing by a field goal. 44 seconds to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
For Marquez Valdez it's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's back to throw. Finding Kelsey. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there.
Oh, and that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Giants have... this football game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. And they will take a knee here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And you know they enjoyed taking that knee because they're now going to be 1-2 instead of 0-3. And psychologically, that's a big difference early in the season.
It certainly is. It's a big barrier breaker because you get to 0-3, you're not thinking playoffs. At 1-2, you still believe that you're going to be a playoff team.
Yeah, you feel you got some hope on your side. 0-3, things start to look pretty bleak.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Giants, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers.